Hi, I'm Dana with wholehealthdana.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make chicken zucchini patties. So first off, what you're going to need is 1 pound of chicken. I got thighs today, and I just cut them into chunks because we need ground chicken. And for me, it's just easier to cut off the big chunks of fat, and then I put them in the food processor to make my ground chicken. So first off, what we're going to do is just pour in our 1 pound of chicken, but we're going to put it on our food processor, and then we're going to pulse it. Okay, so once I've stopped, it's in, I don't know, it's kind of in chunks still, but it's not ground up like a hamburger quite yet. So anyway, now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. We need 2 cups of grated organic zucchini. You're going to want to leave the peeling on, and just make sure you wash it and cut off the hard tips before you grate it up. You can use like a cheese grater, or you could use like the grating blade on your food processor. And we're just going to throw it into our food processor with our chicken. And you really do want to make sure that your zucchini is organic if at all possible. Zucchini are one of the crops in the United States that are genetically modified. So for me, it's very important that it be a organic one. Now you're going to need 2 green onions. I've already kind of sliced them in half, and you're just going to slice it all the way down. Once they're done, we'll just throw them in with the rest of our veggies and chicken. Okay, so next we're going to need 3 tablespoons of cilantro. I have already cleaned it. It is organic. Even if I don't mention it, I always am using organic products. You're going to need some fresh garlic. So I'm using 2 cloves today. Okay, so then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of salt. And I always make mine a heaping teaspoon. And you're going to need a ½ teaspoon of fresh organic pepper. Okay, so once you've got all of the ingredients in your food processor bowl, you are going to put it on your base, and you're going to pulse it until you have the proper consistency for what a patty should be. Like if you were making a hamburger patty, what consistency would that be? So when you're done pulsing it, you will have something that looks like that. I don't know if you can see that, yeah. So our oil in our pan is hot. There's a little bit of coconut oil in here. And you have really 2 options. I have made a couple of patties here just so I can get them started and get them on the pan. But it is kind of messy. And if that just doesn't work for you, you can just scoop it in patties. So just take your spoon, scoop it in, and then kind of press it out into the shape of a round patty. And then you're going to let these cook fully on each side and until they are browning. So I would say at least 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll check it and flip it over if it's time. Okay, now that these have been browned on both sides, we're going to go ahead and plate them. If I had had the patience and the time to make them all into 2-inch patty or 2-ounce patties like that, I probably would have gotten 11 or 12 of them out of this batch. But quite honestly, this method of just dropping it on with a spoon is much faster and cleaner. So I want to thank you today for joining me as we made chicken zucchini patties. This is what they're going to look like when you have gotten them off of your pan and you're ready to eat them. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you would like a printable copy of this recipe, go check out my website at www.wholehealthdana.com. And if you would like to follow me on social media, check out the links below. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.